Well, good day, folks. NBWildman here again. Just going to take a minute and walk you through a real quick way that I make some effective, cheap snares. We'll go through everything you need to get started, and then I'll go ahead and walk you through how to build and make your own snare here. I use 330 seconds aircraft cable 7x7. It's fairly standard for fox, coyote, all kinds of things. Snaring is a lot like anything else, hunting or trapping, where everybody you talk to has a different idea about what is best. For me, I find that this 7x7 cable works great on foxes, coyotes, bobcat. It's a pretty good strand for all kinds of different animals. I have had some coyotes break them off. Never had a fox or a bobcat break one off, but coyotes will on occasion break one, but that's sort of how it goes. So I use 7x7 aircraft. I start out, I cut a piece that is about 36 to 38 inches long in total, and you'll need some 330 seconds single furrows. You'll need some 330 seconds double furrows, and you'll need some of your favorite snare locks. I use a slim lock. That's just what I prefer for a basic locking mechanism for my snares is a slim lock. These snares are pretty cheap to build. Before we're all done here, we'll have just a shade under 50 cents overall cost in our snare, and that's pretty good considering that buying snares, you know, if you're going to use any amount, you can quickly eat up some revenue. So get started. You want to make sure that you have all your equipment laid out in front of you that you're going to need, especially if you're going to make them in any amount or any type of numbers. I usually try to, you know, cut a dozen and then build a dozen, package them up, cut another dozen, build another dozen, package them up, things like that. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take a single furrow, going to slide it onto the end, and then we're going to hammer that down or pinch it. I just use a hammer. I don't use anything fancy as far as building goes. I just grab a hammer and nail this down. This one here, already done, ends up looking just about like this. All you want to do is just hammer that down on the end. Okay? Pretty simple to do. You can use whatever you got handy. It's just pair of pliers. I'll grab a hammer, it'll be a little easier. And we'll go ahead and nail that on.